keeping Teesside, County Durham and North Yorkshire on the move. BBC Tees.
It's 8 minutes to 5 on this Friday, the 1st of March. Thanks a lot for being here with BBC Tees. My name's Antony Collins, in for Gary Phillipson for your Friday. And let me if you don't know this about me, let me tell you this about me. I love to sit. Oh, I'm a sitting champion. And I'm being very careful when I'm saying this to you. But let me tell you about this inspirational fella. A Hartlepool man is ditching his socks and shoes to walk 195 miles barefoot. Paul Suggitt is his name. He's going to be following Wainwright's walks, I believe, coast to coast through this summer with only the soles of his feet between him and the ground. He's training. I'm curious as to how you train for something like this. Paul joins me now. You all right, Paul?
Hey, happy Friday. How's it going?
Yeah, it's not doing too bad. Just to double check, you've heard of shoes?
Do you know, I have, and back in 2017, I was burning them out at a rate of knots because I completed 10,000 miles on a challenge.
Yes, I believe you did. Was it about a marathon a day you did at one point?
It was, yeah. It was about 29 miles a day for 336 days for kids' cancer back in 2017, but I'm back at it again now.
That's amazing.
Again for kids' cancer, but this time I've lost my shoes and socks for it.
So why? Where did this come from?
Why not? You know, there's a good friend of mine, an inspirational adventurer as well, called Paul Burkham. He's a barefoot guy, and you know, I follow what he does. And you know, I started barefoot training last year, and you know, trying to condition my feet. And you know what it's like when you first walk outside the house, your toes curl and so on. I'm past all that phase now, and my feet are getting really, really toughened up. So I decided I need to do a challenge, and you know, I want to try and lose myself in the wild, which is where I love to be. You know, so sometimes you don't get any mobile phone signal and so on, and you can just lose yourself in your thoughts, and it's absolutely brilliant. And at the same time, you know, raise money. I'm raising for two charities this year. It's the Chris Lucas Trust and Hartlepool Ambulance Charity on my you know, adventure, and this one's probably going to be the toughest, both mentally and physically, that I've ever undertaken out of all the adventures that I do.
Well, you'll end up with feet like a hobbit by the end of the summer. When do you?
So I've been told.
When do you start? When do you hope to finish? And how long is this going to take you?
Well, it's starting in about 97 days' time. So Saturday the 8th of June from St. Bees, and I'm going to be following Wainwright's iconic route through 3 national parks. That's the Lake District National Park, the Yorkshire Dales National Park, and the North Yorkshire Moors National Park, and finish, you know, 13 days later at Robin Hood's Bay, and probably with very sore feet.
I can imagine you'll put plaster companies out of business. It'll be quite something. Yeah. Paul, you're an inspiration. You can find is it Ultra-Adventurer your website? Yeah,
that's the website is ultra-adventurer.com, or they can do a search on Facebook. People can do a search on Facebook. I just put in Ultra Adventurer, all one word, and it's all on there. Loads of videos, and sometimes just a thumbs up by way of a follow and a support goes a long way on big adventures like this.
Absolutely amazing. Paul Suggitt, best of luck to you, and we just hope all the best for you, and you raise lots of money. Paul Suggitt there, walking barefoot on that coast to coast route.